So now the next one is our WebSphere admin console. I'll just take out this WAS console. So this WAS console is one more important portal, but as a developer, we are not we won't be having access to this WAS console until unless you don't have a infra team or admin team to manage your BAW tool. So if your team, like you in your company, if VAS admins are there, then they are not gonna provide access to you. So they will only manage everything, all like starting the server, stopping the server, and also configuring this data source. Everything they will only perform. Uh, as a developer, no need to worry. But yeah, but in your team, so VAS admins are not available. So in that case, you might need some hands-on this VAS console. Okay. So I just to go back and I'll show you this VAS console. So when you open this VAS console, right? So first thing you can see the servers. Okay. So here if you go, let me log in. Okay. So here you can see in this VAS console. So currently only IBM BAW is installed. So here. So if in this VAS console, if you are installed the case manager or FileNet or anything like ODM, if you installed, so those detail you can see here. Okay. But for me, only in this VAS console, only IBM BAW tool is installed. That is the reason you can see only IBM BAW. So and now this is installed in the server, right? IBM BAW tool installed in the server. So if I want to see whether IBM BAW is up and running or not, how I'll check it? So if I go to all server, so here you can see this is my server, which is single cluster member. So now it is actually running. It's the node 1 and it is status is green here. It is started. It's running. So that is nothing but that is if because here it is running status. So you can see we were able to open process portal and process center, admin, process admin console, REST API tester. These are up and running. If I'm stop here, so if I click on stop, uh, then if you can you can start, you can click on the server, and if you stop here, then what happens? This server will be stopped. Stopped is nothing but VAS console won't stop. VAS server won't stop. It's your BAW portals will stop. So which is process portal, process center, process admin console, and REST API tester will be stopped. You're clear, Jay?
Yes, sir. So it's like a host. I mean, sir. So this console actually is the console for the, I mean, portal for the, means all the server what are running. So somebody wants to track here, they will track, and they can actually see what are the, if they wanted to perform any actions on the basis of those on the those servers, they can take it, right?
Yes.
And if
Sometimes,
you are, uh
yes, sorry, continue.
sorry, no, no, sorry, sorry, please go.
Uh, Sometimes what happens, right? You made a code change, so somehow that changes are not reflecting. So you need to restart the server, right? So where you will come and restart the server. So where in the VAS console, you will be having that flexibility. Your BAW tool is connected inside the VAS console. So you will log into VAS console, you will stop the server and restart. You're clear, right?
Yes, sir. I'm clear. I'm clear, sir.
Okay.
I'm just, yeah, yeah.
Okay. And so currently this is actually only BAW tool you can see here. Similar way your ODM is there. So that server also you can see here. So example, case manager is there. That server also you can see here. So if you stop the case manager, then BAW up and run, but only the case manager will stop.
Okay,
You're
okay,
understanding, right?
okay. So,
Okay.
sir, when BAW, one thing is that suppose case manager, now case BAW has two parts, right? Process and case. So you are saying that there will be three separate instances will be here shown. One is for BAW, one is for case, one is for process. And if I will stop case, so rest two will be keep on running. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, right, right,
Okay.
correct. So these are related to servers. So and majorly like as part of BAW, so we will be using this 1 minute. We have many options, so you can see all the application means it's a for application is nothing but it's a BAW tool is a application. It's considered as application here. So here you can see uh, so all these like BAW tool and case builder, but these all are not available for me. It's just showing here. Okay, and even IBM BAW document store. So document store also is available, right, for me. So if I'm creating application, I need to upload a document. So for that, IBM document store is required. So all those application details will be available here. So if you stop here, then this particular option won't be available in the BAW like that. Okay. Um,
Okay, sir.
so the major part is you have to understand is resource. So resource is nothing but it's like for your BAW. So I told you right. We whenever we are installing a software, at that time we have a flexibility to select the type of database, whether it's MS SQL or it might be Oracle database, or it might be uh, uh, this yeah, like DB2. So DB2 is the one more option. So how where those configure you can see, like whether I'm using a DB2 or whether I'm using MS SQL, where I can see those details. All right. So we won't be having that. We won't be having a detail, right? Someone from the admin team they installed the software, but you are not there at that time, so you joined after that. But you want to check those details. So whether backend they are using DB2 or they are using MS SQL. So for that, right, BPM in BPM we will be configuring this JDBC. JDBC data source will configure under the JDBC. There is a called a data source. So here we'll configure the data source. So if I click here, the data source will get open. So here, if you see here, I configured one database which is MS SQL Server. So which is my custom database configured. So which is a which is MS SQL I created myself and I configured that MS SQL here. But the tool, whichever we have, right, tool, the BPM tool, which is using DB2. So example, if I come from the top, um, I told you BPM performance database, which is using DB2. Okay. And here case manager. So case manager is which is using DB2. Okay. And similar way, if I expand it, any other. Okay.
Sir,
So yeah, yes. Continue.
sir, is DB2 a good database, sir? Still it has a market, sir.
DB2, it's good only, but the problem here is the user interface is not that much user friendly. So
Okay,
that is
okay,
the reason most of them they won't use DB2. So we will use this MS SQL, Oracle they will use. So, but
okay.
yeah, for me, right, what happened, right? From my side, the software which I installed, right, when I'm installing the software, at the time I used a DB2. But
Uh-huh.
but I don't want to use the DB2, which is very complex to use. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
reason I created one custom database, which is
Mm-hmm.
MS SQL Server. So I connected with MS SQL here. So my
Okay.
all process application, whatever I create, I'll be using this MS SQL server. So
Okay.
that is the motto. So how we'll configure it? By using this data source. So in the data source, you will be having this option, new. So in the new, when you click on new, you have to follow some steps. So when you click on new, it will ask you to select like data source name and JNDU name you need to enter. Uh, then let me enter something. Then you click on next, right? Uh, okay, it will be very slow. Yeah. So here you will ask you to select it. Like example, I want to select the JDBC providers. So here I have a DB2 and Microsoft SQL Server. Similar way, Oracle also will display here. So it's up to you, whichever you can select it. So when you select it, it will ask you to enter your details, like server detail,
Hmm.
all those detail, username and password you need to enter, and you have to finish the process. So
Okay.
when you finish the process, you will be having a test connection. So you can test the connection. If the connection is working fine, then you configure correctly. So that database configured, you can ready to use it. For example, I'll tell you. So here I use this one. If here there is a test connection, so it will tell you whether that this database is connected correctly or not.
Okay. Okay, sir. Sir, can you click one and just see that? I wanted to see
I'll
just.
show you. Yeah, show you. Yeah, here you see right test connection operation which is successful. So
Uh-huh.
I'll show you this one. My common database. The WAS console will be very slow. Even my local machine also will be slow, and even if
Sir, when
you
you are
run,
saying WAS console, that is the local installed, right? The standalone one, right? We say it,
yes,
right?
it is standalone. Yes, right.
Okay.
Which is not installed in the server, which is installed in my local machine.
Yes, 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 sir.
Normally, WAS console it will be very slow. I clicked on, but it takes some time to open. Okay, let me reload. Okay, here you can see, right? I opened it.
Yes,
Ajay,
sir.
you are able to see, right? So
Yes,
here you
yes.
can see this is my JNDI name, and this is my server detail, MS SQL, and so this is my server name, so which is local installed, and followed by the username. So the username which I'm using it, WAS admin DB is my username, and
Mhm.
there is a password is set for this. That password won't be shown here, so you have to open this user, then only you can see. Okay.
And sir, how it is connected to this WAS means this WAS portal, right? I mean, this DB is actually storing all the information related to our BAW application, right, sir? Correct me
Application
if I'm
process
wrong.
app.
Yeah.
Not like
Uh,
all. No, no, no. It is a custom database. It's a custom
okay.
database which I'm using for my own purpose. So
Ha ha
example, I created one process app. So I
ha
want to store that data in, I want to store those detail, right? Customer detail,
ha
credit card
ha
application I developed it.
ha
So that
ha
customer, I don't want to use the IBM provided database.
ha ha
IBM will provide three database, right? So
ha ha
DB2 is provided. One
ha
is a BPM database where application detail, everything, whatever artifact you will create in the BPM, that will be stored under the BPM database. And one more is common database, which is used for storing the business data. Example, if
Acha.
I develop a credit card application, so I can store that data inside the common database, which is there in DB2. Okay.
Ha
And
ha
one more is performance warehouse database, which is used for uh, to store this performance related data. Means tracking
Okay.
data, we can store it. But
Yes, sir.
now this common database, which is used for storing data, right, business data, I
Mm.
don't want to use it because
Uh-huh.
I don't want to go with DB2. I want to use
Okay.
my custom database to store my business details, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
in
sir.
that case, I can create external database, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
in future, if BPM tool I remove completely,
Uh, uh.
then still I will be having a database because
Yes, yes.
MySQL server is independent. So I
Yes,
just
yes.
connected it.
Uh,
I connected database to BAW tool. If BAW tool will be removed, then I can dismantle. Then the still I'll be having this data. That
uh,
data I can connect to Camunda BPM, or I can connect to React.js application, or I
uh-huh.
can use the data to build in Angular projects. So
Uh-huh.
it's understanding, right? It's
Yes, sir.
just the
Yes, sir.
connectivity I
Yes, sir.
established.
Yes,
So
sir.
how
The
will that
only thing,
established and established here?
sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. The only thing I understood that part, sir. The thing is, you mentioned, right? If so, I created this is a what you call, this is customized database we have created. Now, where exactly we are telling that? Suppose I created a process and process whatever information we are capturing, where exactly that particular process applications information will be storing into this particular DB, where exactly that connection we are setting up between that application and this server.
Okay. So
You
related
you
to
got my point,
application
right, sir?
yes, I understood. You created a process application where that
Ha ha
process application will be stored. So that is
ha ha.
stored in DB2. DB2.
Okay.
So still you can see there is two way. One is you can use Microsoft SQL, and inside that also you can store. Okay. But
Huh.
I didn't use the MySQL server for that. Okay. So for that, right? So here you can see, right, DB2. So these are here connections. So if I come back 1 minute, BPM process server 1 minute. This is the one. Okay. So this Teamworks DB is right. So this is actually our BPM database, which is DB2. Okay. If I open here, so this is the one. So BPM DB is the one. So if you see BPM database, what is the name? It's a BPM database, which is mainly used for storing all the artifact which I created as part of our development. They're clear
Okay.
there now?
Yes, yes. And you can, sir, is there a provision we can change this storage to that customized database, or it is
Yes.
mandatory
Yes.
to
Yes. No,
we
no,
can
no.
do that?
It's we can
Uh-huh.
change it. Yes, that
Okay, okay.
flexibility is there. While installing software, only infra team will do that. But while installing software, right, I don't had a MS SQL system, MS SQL server installed in my machine. So I don't want to go with MS SQL. I used by default DB2 one, right? So
Okay,
it
okay,
comes in
okay.
built.
Actually, sir, there was a situation actually, okay. So
Uh-huh.
one of the insurance client, okay. Now
Mhm.
they are maintaining two different databases, okay. One is
Mhm.
of means suppose claim related stuffs initiation they are storing in MS SQL, and the
Mhm.
grievance GNS stuff, grievance and appeal, they are actually storing into Microsoft server, okay. MySQL, sorry, MySQL, okay. Now
MySQL.
these are two different things there, sir. So that time I got confused means how suppose as part of this claim we have five processes, and as part of GNA we have two processes. Okay, so I was wondering all these processes are actually under one process application. Okay,
Yes,
now
right.
they were storing whatever this first five processes were happening. They were storing into MS SQL, and last two, the grievance related, they were storing into DB, means MySQL DB. Okay, because the grievance appeal actually a complaint on all the claims that are executed. So they do not want those complaint to be shared with the peoples who are actually causing the issue. You're getting my point. It's a kind of investigation, so
Right.
they wanted to maintain separate. So yeah, that's why I asked. Sorry.
Yeah, that you can configure here. So that you can configure database and you can use it. It's the IBM has provided flexibility to configure any database and you can use it. It's up to your requirement. So they're not forced you to only use DB2. So your application, example, one application, some part is using MS SQL. Then you will configure that MS SQL here. So your part of application will use MS SQL. After you process for some stage, then you want to use MySQL. So in that case, that MySQL will configure here, and you will use that database from the next part. You are understanding, right? What I meant to say, or it's clear. You want me to explain again?
No, 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 sir. It's absolutely clear, sir.
Clear, right? Okay, and okay, these are related to data source, which is mainly related to database integrations. Okay. And apart from that, some securities will be there, right? So some admin users will be there. So you want to maintain those admin users. So normal in BPM, we'll be having two types of user. One is TW admin and TW authors. So these user ID and user name will be maintained in the WAS console. If you change here, then complete in the across the BPM tool, their username and password will be changed. So if they want to create new admin, then WAF console is a place they can create a new admin. Okay. So that options is also available by using they will do by using WAS console. And the one more concept which you need to understand is certificates. So if you might be heard or not, there will be some SSL certificates will be there, right? So if one system is trying to interact with another system, so we need some certificates, right? So to establish a secure connection. So where those certificate you will manage it. So there will be trust store and key store. So their certificate will be managed. So those certificate you can manage in the WAS console by using this SSL certificate key management. So in the SSL certificate key management, you can see both trust store and key store. So you can manage your certificates here. Cluster storage is nothing but the certificate which is shared by external system. So you are consuming those certificates. So those certificate you will be adding under the trust management, and the key store is nothing but the certificate which is belongs to BPM. So the BPM related certificate you will manage in the key store. So that those two concepts you have to understand, and those certificate management where you will do by using this SSL certificate and key management. Clear?
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
Okay. And I was talking about user and group. So here you can see you can manage the users by using this user group. Okay. So apart from that, majorly we'll use these things. If you understand these many concepts, it's enough.